It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show, brought to you by Kia.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has been, and we're all set for what's sure to be an exciting finale to round one. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, they've turned the tables, dodging elimination with a crucial Game 6 victory on the road. Now they find themselves in the driver's seat, looking to finish the job. Well, being the higher seed and at home in this Game 7, are they going to be feeling even more pressure, Shaq, given the expectation for taking the series?
They will certainly have more pressure on them to win, Ernie. I think if things are close late, they will definitely feel that pressure. The key, Ernie, is to build an early lead and to keep it.
Well, the crowd will help build momentum in the game, but, this is exactly why you fight for home court advantage during the season. So you have these opportunities to win on your home court.
That is it for us here as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Taking a look at Boston. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And before we get going, let's catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Brad Stevens. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said defensively their main priority is going to be preventing points in the paint. He told me we can't let them get comfortable inside. That's what'll hurt us. He wants them playing a very physical brand of D down low. See if they got the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So off the tip, it's Boston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Portis in at the 4 slot.
Kevin, it's interesting that, Johnson has become a better long-range shooter, but his free throw shooting has been erratic. I mean, it's clear he has the touch to shoot well at the line. I wonder if it's mental.
Gentlemen, 2 shots, loose shots.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Chicago with the ball. They come off the loss on Friday.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Yeah, but they could have moved the ball better as well. The shot selection was poor offensive execution.
So it's Boston now. Bradley, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was.
Rondo kicks to Portis. There's the feed to Butler. Back to Portis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here is Horford. Top of the key, Bradley. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Bradley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thomas against Rondo. Wade at the elbow. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. A three from Bradley. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bradley's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Rondo against Thomas. Rondo passes to Portis. Lopez sets a screen for Rondo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Brown dishes to Thomas. Horford kicks to Brown. Horford with a screen on Butler. Picked by Horford. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and again it's Boston converting.
Oh, and you talk about instant offense. Isaiah Thomas absolutely is in that category. Defensively, you have to game plan for this guy.
Now here's Rondo. Wade on the wing. Lopez sets a screen for Wade. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Lopez.
Teamwork at its finest. Love the extra pass.
Boston leading by 6. Thomas with the ball. Brown outside. A three ball. It's rebounded by Portis. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Lopez. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Thomas, picked by Horford. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Bradley kicks to Johnson. Thomas passes to Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Butler from outside. And it's Bradley with the rebound. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Horford with the screen on Rondo. Thomas against Wade. Shoots. And he drops that one in.
Wow, and like all great scores, Thomas never fazed by a little defensive pressure.
Rondo passes to Portis. They set the pick. Butler kicks to Portis. He feeds it to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. They'll go to the line. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 7. Brown kicks to Bradley. A baseline J. Johnson dishes to Thomas. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lopez outside. And the pass to Butler. Back to Lopez. Good work defensively by Horford.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Bulls, they trail by 7. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Horford. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 8. Wade outside. He dishes it to Lopez. Bradley against Wade. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Strong fundamentals right there. He didn't consider the height disadvantage too long. Instead, he just went right at him and sunk it in his grill, in the face.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Wade. Boston leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Wade passes to Rondo. Pass to Portis. Outside Rondo. Here's the 3. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Thomas. Picked by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using his strength to force the issue.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. No good on that one. Crowder, he's checked in for Brown. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Felicio's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Bulls trail by 6. Wade outside. Pass to Butler. The dish to Lopez. Butler kicks to Rondo. Kept alive. Here's Felicio. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
just doing the job on the backboard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Celtics. Laverne, he's checked in for the Bulls. Sharon Grant comes in for Rajon Rondo. Celtics leading by 3. Now, here's Thomas. Three-pointer. Laverne grabs the miss. And here is Grant. Passes it to Felicio. Kicks to Wade. And the pass to Felicio. It's stolen by Bradley. Feeds it to Olynyk, and Thomas has it in the corner. Knocked away. Stolen by Grant. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. High, arcing shot.
Oh, the rim protection from Johnson. One more thing that makes him special.
Johnson the screen. Now Thomas. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. And here's Bradley from 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bradley's got 9 points.
Oh, he's been basically perfect so far in this quarter, especially on offense.
Wade dishes to Laverne. Here's the screen. Wade drives in. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Left side, Thomas. Crowder, the pass to Johnson. Left side, Thomas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Jaren Grant.
And just one of the most entertaining players to watch in their entire NBA. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9". Just impossible to defend. Scores from the perimeter, and he gets buckets around the rim.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Zeller comes in for Amir Johnson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And Chicago also making a switch. Payne, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Grant kicks to Felicio. Right wing. Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw, good. Butler. Celtics leading by 5. Smart with the ball. Outside, Green. Bulls from the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls trail by 5. Grant dishes to Payne. Pass to Felicio. Inside. Laverne in the corner. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Laverne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Green, the screen. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. In the corner, Crowder with it. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Grant. Zeller. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Payne passes to Felicio. Butler kicks to Felicio.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Felicio with a rebound. Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
He kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock from 13. Another shot. Felicio with the bucket. Felicio's got 7 points.
He's just a tireless competitor. Have to body him up or he'll roast you on the offensive boards every time.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
Outside Butler. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Turn up top. Grant dishes to Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Screen by Olynyk. Crowder, the pass to Zeller. Dishes it to Olynyk. They set the pick. From deep, Green. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, I guess from that distance, the defense thought he'd dish it off. Oops.
Grant kicks to Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Laverne missing.
After having the 3 buried in his face, he wanted so badly to get back at him, a little payback. He just couldn't get it done.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
So versatile. Always pushing the action offensively.
That one misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks Boston has stockpiled.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision. He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Yeah, and starting off with a nice rhythm. Then the snowball. They're looking kind of invincible right now.
Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Brown and Crowder are your forward pair. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now the feed to Horford. Pass to Smart. Horford kicks to Brown. There's the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. Rondo comes in for Cameron Payne. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Wade dishes to Lopez. It's good. This game is all even. Lopez has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Smart. Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Celtics trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Horford with the screen on Rondo. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas passes to Horford. Clock is at 3. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Bradley against Wade. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Lopez sets a screen for Butler. He feeds it to Rondo. Here's Lopez. Drops in the layup for 2. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Here's Horford. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Butler in the corner. Clock at 6. Lots of room. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He dishes it to Thomas. Passes to Crowder. Top of the key, Bradley. Here's Horford, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's nailing a lot of his attempts right now. This might end up being a big game for him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And that one falls for Horford. And here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the left wing. Butler, a screen on Horford. Portis kicks to Rondo. Wade against Bradley. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wade. Wade's got 8 points. Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Horford with a screen on Rondo. From deep, Thomas. Rebound by the Bulls. Portis has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rondo dishes to Lopez. 3-pointer. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist from Lopez. Rondo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Rondo against Thomas. Lopez with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. There's the dish to Wade. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Boston trailing. Brown kicks to Thomas. To stop the run. Again, Thomas missing.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Rondo passes to Portis. Lopez a screen. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Lopez has got 11 points.
Man, fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the unselfishness.
Here's Thomas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And though Thomas is a smaller player, his size doesn't deter him from getting close to the basket. I mean, that's what you have to love about this kid.
Now Rondo. Lopez dishes to Butler. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Butler in the corner. No good on the triple.
Oh, that's just poor shot selection. D was all over him, and he still forced it up big time.
Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Oh, and you know what? He's underrated there. Johnson with length, athleticism, and he can finish with either hand inside.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Here's the screen. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Horford. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And it's Gerald Green in for Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicio's checked in. Laverne comes in for Portis. Payne, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Bradley. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Zeller. Defense right on him. Kicks to Olynyk. Outside Thomas. Misses off the right iron. Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's the screen. Payne passes to Butler. To the inside. Felicio. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Zeller setting the pick for Green. Zeller, a screen on Grant. Here's Olynyk, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Olynyk's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistently when he has the room to let it fly.
Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Green inside the three-point line. Laverne grabs the miss.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Now, here's Thomas. Jaren Grant missing his last shot. Thomas dishes to Zeller. There's the pass to Brantley. Feeds to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 13 points.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Outside Brantley. Outside Thomas. And Zeller kicks to Olynyk. Picked by Zeller. And here's Bradley from 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries.
Oh, he was absolutely lethal from the arc in the first quarter, but now he has cooled off significantly in the second.
Payne passes to Laverne. Back to Payne. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Green over Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
For Boston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Grant kicks to Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Grant outside. Now here's Payne, guarded by Smart. 3 on the clock. Pass to Laverne. Butler at the elbow. It's stolen by Green. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one drops for him. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Grant kicks to Felicio. To the middle. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Butler.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Thomas kicks to Green. They get it back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, he can finish in so many different ways. As a defender, hard to anticipate and block him cleanly.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the two notable players to come out that region.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 4. Payne gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Smart dishes to Olynyk. He kicks it to Zeller. Screen by Olynyk. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Felicio. Dishes it to Butler. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
And guys, they're showing great instincts too, anticipating how the ball was going to come off the boards and timed it out perfect.
Payne with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Butler. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
He just calmly rose up and nailed that jumper as time expired. Awesome way to end the quarter and head to the bench.
Tie game in Boston. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Celtics, they're 1 half away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And as we return, get a look at the Boston skyline. Those drone cameras are really something. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
That's just an amazing skill set, plus the great instincts, knows intuitively how to get himself open.
Here's Rondo. So for Chicago right now, They've got Jimmy Butler, Robin Lopez out there with Portis. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Here's Portis. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. On the wing, Johnson. Horford high post. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas passes to Horford. 5 to shoot. Johnson kicks to Bradley. Boston needs to get off a shot. From deep, Thomas. That one's not going to go. Good D by Rondo. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Portis. Wade, right side. For the lead. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thomas outside. Kept alive by Boston. Brown. And the baseline jumper, no good.
They haven't started this half off on the right foot. That's 3 straight shots they've misfired on.
Back to Wade. Lopez, a screen on Bradley. And it's Rondo in the corner. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas dishes to Johnson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Thomas got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Boston.
Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
The feed to Lopez. It's stolen by Bradley. Out to the right wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going.
Butler in the corner. Off target with his 3.
A rough beginning to the half. They haven't been able to get on the board yet.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Outside Bradley. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. For the lead. And again, Chicago. No good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Picked by Horford. Passes it to Johnson. Jumper off the screen. That one falls. Johnson's got 8 points.
Now that's a shot that Johnson is very comfortable with. He can hit that mid-range jimmy.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, they're passing to Portis. Fires, high post. Here's Lopez. Good on the shot.
Well, he wasn't blocked out. He stayed with the play. You gotta love the effort.
The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That's good from Lopez. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thomas up top. He's covered by Rondo. And that one, good. And that's 10 points for Johnson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Butler against Brown, and stolen by Horford. 1-on-1 fast break. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Celtics have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Johnson. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Lopez, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. That's good from Lopez. Boston leading by 3. Now, here's Thomas. 15 points in the game. Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Brown. Horford dishes to Johnson. Outside Butler. And here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Lopez a screen. Rondo passes to Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Wade. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Picked by Horford. Outside Bradley. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, but we all know that he can knock down that outside jumper. But he shouldn't be attempting super long shots like that, ever.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
He feeds it to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Johnson with a screen-on run from deep. Thomas. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Rondo's shot is good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Thomas against Rondo. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown outside. He dishes it to Bradley. Shot to end this cold run. It's rebounded by Portis.
But these are just terrible shots he's attempting right now. No reason whatsoever for this kind of horseplay.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shots.
That free throw, no good. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Alicios checked in. Laverne comes in for Portis. Cameron Payne's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Usually ugly trip to the line for him. Rarely do you see that.
The dish to Zeller. Crowder kicks to Smart. On the wing, Green. Down low, poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Clock at 6. Outer dishes to Zeller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you got to credit his work ethic. Tyler Zeller has improved dramatically year after year. I mean, he's now very capable of starting center in this league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. Here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's the pass to Felicio. Here's Butler, and it's blocked.
Oh, and he's the rare player with the shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Green. Here's Payne. He's off on that one, and it's Boston the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Thomas outside. Here's Zeller. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, a smart man knows his skills. Zeller staying around the rim with the second effort.
Payne kicks to Felicio. To the inside. Olynyk with the steal. Now Crowder. Thomas up top. Kicks to Smart. Thomas a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Olynyk. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And how about Olynyk? The presence of mind to finish the play even after the foul.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 6. Grant dishes to Butler. It's tipped. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They recover it. Grant with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's a good screen. Over to the left wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Crowder kicks to Thomas. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
One of the most elusive ball handlers in the league. Thomas lives in the lane.
Here's Grant. Outside Butler. Felicio kicks to Grant. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Payne. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. To the inside. And the basket by Olynyk.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Bulls trail by 10. Grant outside. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Heads up aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
Celtics shooting 47% from the field in the 3rd. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Pass to Felicio. He kicks it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there. Butler's got 14. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Here's the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. The 10-footer. And Grant sends it back. From the arc. And the three ball is good. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
He has to take that wide open three, even though that's not his bread and butter.
And 1:01 left to play in the third. Here's Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Here's Grant. He's got 5 and stolen by Zeller. Crowder with it. Butler covering. The shot by Thomas. Here's Zeller. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And that one falls for Zeller. Bulls trail by 10. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Felicio. Looking for Wade, he gets it there. And the basket is good. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
That's just a total breakdown on defense. Man, there's no reason why he should be allowed to catch the ball that close to the basket.
And here's Smart. Outside Thomas. Just 3 on the clock. And too long on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, we're doing so many good things on offense. Keep moving it. Keep looking for it. We just have to challenge as well as we can down here.
And Brad Stevens happy with their motion. They're shot making, but still looking for more stops on D.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels like there's more you can do defensively. And that's probably the case here. They just have to keep grinding out on the floor.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Smart and Bradley the guards. Jay Crowder out there with Johnson. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Rondo, guarded by Smart. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Boston leading by 5. Dishes it to Horford. There's the pick. The feed to Crowder. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. Not really his range, and it's off target. Here's Felicio. He's guarded by Johnson. Lopez, no luck. And the Celtics shooting 43% from the floor. Bradley passes to Smart. Passes it to Johnson. Picked by Horford. The dish to Bradley. Releases. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know what? I like Johnson's unselfishness, ready and willing to move it to the open man.
Now here's Rondo. Lopez outside. He feeds it to Wade. Bulls moving the ball around. From past the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart kicks to Horford. Crowder dishes to Johnson. Lets it go from 11. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wade. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Man, an utter defensive failure at a crucial part of the game. That's just not what you need.
Now here's Bradley. Johnson the screen. Bradley with the ball. Wade picks him up. A putback. Bulls trail by 5. This one for 3. Another miss by Wade.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside Rondo. Felicio kicks to Wade. Lopez a screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead. Now Smart. Outside Bradley. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
It appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really an unfortunate turnover.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 3. We'll look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The pass to Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Both free throws good from Wade. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Thomas passes to Horford. The layup missed. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Butler dishes to Wade. Over to the wing. And the Bulls with another miss. The Celtics with the lead. Brown kicks to Horford. Trying to get back on track. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that's what Horford can open things up for the whole team offensively. I mean, that's where he can. Off the catch and shoot. Bottoms up.
Lopez a screen. Brown against Butler. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Man, he shines when it matters most. They love getting him the rock in key situations like that.
Now, here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. Thomas passes to Johnson. Rocket 6. Bradley, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They were right up in his grill. Really gave him no breathing room to release that one clean.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That free throw good from Wade. Boston trailing. Thomas with the ball. Horford with the screen on Rondo. Here's Horford. Outside Bradley. And it's off from three-point range.
After nailing 3 threes in the first half, he can't seem to dial it in the second so far. Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes.
Now here's Brown from deep. Thomas, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lopez sets a screen for Rondo. Wade missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Bradley from 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Lopez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, Portis. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
3-1.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Inside, here's Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 13 points for Al Horford.
And the powerful frame of Horford, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
Rondo kicks to Portis. Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Portis. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 22.
Good luck trying to chase Thomas through screens. With this low center of gravity and quickness, he corners so quickly.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Outside Thomas. Johnson kicks to Brown. Johnson with a screen on Butler. Johnson the screen. Inside. Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
To the paint, off the pick, and finished off by Horford.
Next, a great pick that time by Johnson. I mean, that's another area where he excelled.
Now here's Rondo. Lopez outside. He dishes it to Wade. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Bulls trailed by 3. And here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Looking for Wade, he gets it there. Yes! And the foul.
That's good.
It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
That free throw good from Wade. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Horford kicks to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Goes up from the top of the key.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
You're exactly right. Just has a nose for the ball, a sense of exactly where he needs to be.
Now, here's Thomas. Down low. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Thomas. 15 points for Johnson.
Oh, that one was key. I mean, nice bucket by Johnson.
Now Rondo. Lopez outside. Kicks it to Butler. Al Horford with the rebound.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And here's Rondo after Avery Bradley was able to get the triple. Looking to get back on track here, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw, good Butler. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When the score is close, you want this guy on the line.
Thomas with the ball. Horford with the screen on run. It's Thomas outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to spring open his team.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Outside for Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Thomas. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Look, you can only marvel at the finishing ability of Thomas. I mean, at his size, this is just remarkable.
Here's Butler. Count it from 12. Butler's got 20 points.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Thomas, and Rondo sends it back.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
It's certainly possible to claw their way back into this one, but it's going to take a Herculean effort by everyone on the team.
Now, here's Brown. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Wade outside. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Brown. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Now here is Horford. Double team on Thomas. Crowder dishes to Horford. Feeds to Thomas. And he comes up with the deuce.
Timeout.
And the Celtics lead by 6.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
I mean, well, they're going straight for the kill. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have that mentality. They want to leave no doubt in anyone's mind as to who the better team is tonight.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Oh, it feels like Coach may be making a statement to his guys. Until there's zero chance to come back, we're going to play this thing out.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. There's a good reason he had a double-double. He outworked his opponent and outthought his opponent pretty much the entire night.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
The defense was non-existent. They didn't challenge him. They didn't try to move him off his favorite spots. They didn't force him to do anything different. No physical play, and he took advantage of that.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.